to the NACE. I'm Tim.
I'm Noah.
And great start. So we're in week 3 now of the series. So it looks like we're about to get started if the league decides not to do whatever it's doing.
Lee does not like you at all times,
It is a
apparently.
common theme actually with me in league. It just doesn't really like me in general. So
There
yeah, but it looks like we are almost ready for our first game. We are playing against the University of North Carolina in Charlotte. So what are we thinking going into this game?
Judging by the picks, it looks like the enemy team is going to be lacking AP, but it could be just because they main an AP character.
Right.
ADC most likely. I'm a little bit concerned about. The rest looks completely solid.
Yeah.
What they play, I'll leave it to the draft to tell us.
Right. Yeah, in general, last few games we saw, they're playing. It started off a little bit less aggressive with their lineup, and that didn't work for USA. So I'm hoping to see them make sure to match the aggression against the teams they play against. Because in general, I think that if you're going to win at this level, you really need to have a team that's both able to deal a lot of damage, but also aggressive enough to make an offensive, right? Because
Right.
the first game they lost against previous opponents of VCU, they weren't able. It was because the enemy team had so much dive, right? They were just able to dive on to USA, and USA just couldn't do anything else as well, right? They couldn't dive on the enemy team well. They were just hoping to protect their ADCs, and that just didn't work out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it looks like they're trying to
Uh,
flip a coin across the internet. I don't know how that works, but I assume they do.
the honest system, I guess.
Yeah. Nope. You got a tail. Sorry, you don't go first. But yeah. So going into this game, I'm pretty interested to see just how USA adapts from their previous series. Or I guess previous series was against Northwestern. As I said before, I'm not able to stream on Thursday, so that's unfortunate. Um, but yeah, from the
uh,
previous series we streamed on Tuesday, I'm curious how they've changed since then. Do you have any input on that?
I do have input about what happened with Northwestern. If
Okay,
that's
yeah,
what you want to hear.
yeah, that's what I was basically, yeah,
Oh, that's what you're trying to segue to. Got
yeah,
it.
segue to. So what was that happened in when we played
uh,
against Northwestern?
I genuinely wish the Northwestern game was streamed because it was actually the closest games that we've had in the entire series. It wasn't a pushover like the first series, which again was not streamed. So,
Yeah,
game one went to Northwestern. It was heavily on their side.
right.
USA got themselves together in game two. They were able to take the advantage on Farm and Dragons. It was still close though, but they managed to pull through. Game three, there was no winner in the entire game. It was golds were even, objectives were even, I think. No,
Right.
objectives were Northwestern, but gold was even. Uh, Northwestern got a push, but USA was able to come back in kills. Unfortunately, though, one slip up, and then Northwestern was able to siege their entire base,
Yeah.
which Northwestern is the claimer of our win streak.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate because that does happen in a lot of these games. When it gets really close, all it comes down to is a single mistake can just mean the game is over, basically. And you really have to.
Even even though we lost, it was a wonderful match to watch. I wish it was streamed, but it is what it
Yeah,
is.
it is what it is. If we can find another production manager, we might be able to do it on Thursdays. But my schedule is a little packed on those days, so unfortunately we are restricted to Tuesdays. But yeah, that does sound like a pretty good game to have to have
I would
streamed
get.
if we could have streamed it. But I guess maybe we'll see what happens in this game against North Carolina. It
I would.
looks like the draft is about ready to start.
Draft is going.
It is not say we will. It does say. It doesn't say the actual names of the teams. It says blue and red instead. I'm not but here's what they say. See, they say blue. Okay, so our
I
team
guess
is
we're blue side.
yeah. So we apparently are blue side. I presume. Uh,
Yeah, that's don't they realize we're streaming?
yeah, I kind of want to. So I guess we'll make sure that it is okay. It is USA is blue side. We're about to transition to that once the draft
One
starts.
benefit one benefit of our college is that no matter which color we choose, it's still our corresponding colors.
That's true. If we are on the top side or the bottom side, it is the correct side. We are Okay, I'm not gonna not gonna comment on that. So, it looks like they're almost ready.
Yeah. We're just waiting.
Just kind of waiting here, vibing. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what ends up happening in this game. Okay.
I'll say one thing for sure. If I don't see a blitzcrank on
You might have cut out there for a second because the drafting has started. Okay.
Oh, the transition, yeah.
Yeah, the transition. Yeah.
Camille got banned, that's obvious. It was one of the characters they scoped out.
Yeah. So Camille, yeah, not the friendliest champion to play against in the top lane. Just a lot of pure damage in general, and
Interesting. That was also on the scope, and they banned it.
Banning Graves. And now Ziggs is up for a ban. Ziggs will get banned as well.
I wish I would give you all context of what I'm talking about, but there's not time.
Yeah, it's
when I say scope, it's what our team OPGG'd.
Yeah, they banned Scion now. That's understandable.
Well, understandable. Though they should be going for Kench. Oh, they're banning. Oh, yeah, I did say they should ban the Fizz, but I'm surprised they're doing it.
Yeah, the Fizz ban, that makes sense. Rakan.
Man, Brandon's never going to be able to play Rakan.
No Rakan for you, Brandon. Right. We're seeing the first pick come out. Looks like
the bug.
The bug. So the bug gets picked. I'm wondering how UNC is going to respond to this.
They're probably going to respond with Rengar.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
It's just rivals of the ages.
I wonder if we'll see Briar. Briar's kind of powerful right now, actually.
She is powerful, but she's hard to play.
Yeah, to a degree, but I've been playing her a little bit. She's not the hardest to play, right? Though
Nocturne.
I can understand a more solid pick like Nocturne, though. A little bit easier to play.
Oh, yeah, we're ready for who's ready for a boring mid laner? It's Orianna.
Got it. Hey, it's efficient, so it works.
Yep.
Good wombo combos there.
Mm-hmm. Knowing my luck, our top. Actually, I probably shouldn't say it in case we're getting stream sniped, but I think I know what our top laner is gonna pick.
I wouldn't want to get stream sniped by them.
Hey, it's possible. Okay, people are desperate sometimes.
So Ari gets picked for mid lane. Ari versus Orianna. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Ari's gonna suffer to the wave. All that Orianna has to do is just sit behind it, and Ari will be able to get the Q off at best, but basically nothing else except for the W. But the E's never gonna land against an Orianna. She could just go through the wave with her ability.
Ari, in this case, Ari is probably just there. Both mid laners are just there for the farm. If they get a pick, then cool. But
right,
I'd focus on the CS.
Yeah, Braum, that's a solid pick. Good disable, strong, kind of hard to kill, and plus it's pretty good for.
Not sure if you want to pick Ezreal over Braum, because Braum can easily just deflect that ult.
Yeah, I don't really understand. I mean, maybe they're just trying.
I mean, if they want to, that's fine. That's
up to them. But
potentially an easy win for us.
Yeah, I can see that being very hard to play against. Okay.
There's the Blitzcrank.
Blitzcrank is picked.
I see. We're going with a theme, mechanical.
Mechanical theme. And then they banned.
It was a pick or be picked. Okay, that makes more sense.
They were posturing to ban to play Ezreal, and then just said, you know what? We're trolling. We're gonna pick Blitzcrank and then ban him.
No, I think it's because they know that ADC plays Ezreal.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, Irelia getting banned. Yeah, Irelia.
Yeah, you do not want to see an Irelia.
Yeah, Irelia's pretty hard. but if the Irelia is good, it can be a real nightmare to play against.
I predict. Oh, never mind. That was a bad prediction. I was gonna say Kench.
So Kaisa gets banned. That's reasonable. So, I mean, Kaisa getting banned, that means a lot less damage.
The next band is probably gonna be something like. Okay, I was completely wrong.
Renekton?
Renekton,
Yeah.
the Gator.
Yeah, he's been more meta nowadays. Like back when I was used to play a year ago or something, he was just not meta. He's apparently been getting a lot of buffs recently, and he now just kind of wipes the floor with people. So that's something.
He deserves that, honestly.
Yeah, he had been like pretty out of meta for the longest time.
That's Samira.
Samira. Is it?
Samurai.
I don't really know which one it is because I hear her pronounce it Samara, and then people say Samira. So I'm not sure which one.
Go.
So Lucian and Braum versus Blitzcrank Samira. I don't care. I'm interested.
Every time I have seen our ADC play Lucian, they have wiped the floor. So
yes, that is true. I definitely. But of course, into a Samira Blitzcrank, that's something to play against, right? Like, that's. I mean, Blitzcrank gets a hook on either of them. Samira is easily able to get a really good combo there.
Honestly, to perfect this, in case things go wrong, a split pusher might be preferable. Maybe something like Trundle.
Yeah, maybe I could see a Nilau being a good pick here. Tom Kench.
Oh, well, there's Tom Kench. Yes, let's go.
There's the Tom Kench coming out, so let's see.
And then here comes a Fiora.
I could easily see a Fiora in response. Or a Gwen, maybe? Well.
Oh, yeah, Gwen's a good pick. Actually, I've seen Tom Kench just beat Gwen. You just have to play carefully.
Yeah, but Gwen is in the upper hand with the max HP damage. So,
yeah, of course.
Fiora.
Yep, there's a Fiora.
There's a Fiora.
Understandable.
Yeah.
That's not going to be fun for him.
Well, that's something. So, what are we thinking about these picks?
Fiora's going to wipe Kench, so that we can just get that out of the way.
Yeah, that's going to be a curb stomp there in the top lane. Just to be careful.
Bot lane is going to depend on how the supports play. If they miss, if they hit, it just all depends. Same for mid.
I feel like bot lane on USA side is a little more consistent. Braum is not in need of landing any specific hooks, right? He just has to land like a Q or something, get a slow. He could dash.
And then Lucian could just proc all of the things of Braum, and
easy stun. But Blitzcrank relies on getting that hook. If he doesn't land the hook, he gets a knock-up at best. And Samira might be able to play against that, but Lucian level 3 versus Samira is easily going to beat her, right? I mean, Samira level 3 isn't bad, but certainly nothing compared to Lucian level 3. It's just,
Agreed. So, I feel like this game is going to be more, like any League game, it's going to be more centered towards where the jungle goes.
Right. Yeah.
I think it's going to be objective-based and CS-based for the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like the Orianna mid lane is sort of like kind of a passive lane. I mean, we've been seeing that a lot. The mid lane's not really much happening, just kind of farming and stuff. Though I feel like Ari does need to get a start early, just in general, because Ari is not going to be very good if Ari gets behind early, right? So our mid laner is going to have to make plays early in order to stay on top of things. But Kiana can easily get a really good combo with Samira against USA, and so it's hard to say exactly. Kha'Zix versus Nocturne. Well, I haven't seen that lineup much. To be honest, in my games, I haven't seen Kha'Zix that much. So I'm not sure what to say about that. What do you think?
I don't know. When the compositions of both teams, UNA has a more strict-based comp. It's UNC, my bad. UNC, I really see. UNC has a comp that's based on getting the right procs, like Blitzcrank engage. It's able to get one person. If Ori's able to clump people together, that's Samira's chance to just do her insta-R. And then Fiora and Nock could tally in as well. Nocturne, if he's going Bruiser, Nocturne just joins the fight. But if he's Assassin, like he normally goes, he's just clean up. Samira goes in first, Nocturne goes in next while they're occupied with Samira.
Yeah.
Fiora, I don't see her being in a fight. She's just gonna split.
Yeah, a lot of splitting from Fiora. Though with her splitting a lot, I think that means Tom Kench is either going to have to make a choice on join the fight and hopefully have a 5v4 win more often, or and lose a bunch of towers, or just match Fiora on that and basically lose. So it's kind of
When it
putting them in a weird position there.
when it comes to our team, uh, they have a lot more of opportunities to engage. With Braum hitting someone, Lucian or Ari could easily just auto attack the marked person.
Right.
Braum can ult in, Braum can W onto someone who gets caught out and shield them and engage that way. Kench can do the same way with his R. It's just they have a lot more of diversity when it comes to engaging and disengaging.
Yeah, it's. I feel like on USA side, it's a little bit more. It's a little bit easier for them to get off what they need to get off than UNC. UNC's lineup, because UNC is kind of relying on a lot of specific things happening. Orianna wants them to be next to each other. Blitzcrank needs to get a hook. Fiora needs to hope that Tom Kench matches her.
So since UNC is limited on these options, Blitzcrank is most likely going to go Shirelia's Battle Song or whatever it's called.
Yes,
Uh,
Shirelia's Battle Song is the name, I believe.
Though he has to make a choice because he either has to be a frontline or he gets to speed up for his teammates. It's all going to depend on what he chooses.
Yeah, I think that because the only real frontline besides Blitzcrank in this case
It's
would be
Fiora and Nocturne.
Fiora Nocturne, and Nocturne only if he's going a bruiser build. I expect he probably will because of that, unless Fiora is gonna play a more teamfight oriented game, which wouldn't really make sense. So unless Nocturne goes for something bruiser oriented, Blitzcrank's gonna be forced into being that frontline tank, which means no Shirelias necessarily. Though a Shirelias would be really useful against a Lucian Ari, right? You got a lot of dashes here. Oh, and then you also I just noticed that 3 dashes on their team: Kha'Zix, Ari, Lucian. There's a lot of mobility on USA side, right?
The Kha'Zix's 100% going to go Empowered W level 6. Like, it's not even a question.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Because and with all this mobility on USA side, you need a way to get close to them. But again, that means that Blitzcrank has to build Shirelli.
The one. This is where UNC's team comes into play. If they have hard time team fighting, that's where Fiora comes in. She's the lifeline in splitting on top or wherever she goes. Right. So, like you said earlier, Ken just got to make a choice whether he can help the team with his utility or just stop Fiora in her tracks and be down a man.
Right, exactly. And he's not going to win that lane very well against Fiora anyways. In the last game that I saw USA play against a Fiora, they really struggled against Fiora late game, even though Fiora didn't join a lot of fights. Fiora literally just farmed a whole bunch and eventually became a monster that was nearly impossible to fight against. So I definitely could see Fiora nonstop splitting the entire game and then eventually just being a problem for USA. So I believe that Tom Kench's best choice, while probably is going to have to be to match her, just in order to prevent her from getting too much farm, right? Or too many towers, right?
I just hope this doesn't turn out like the last Fiora we faced against, where she went 6-0. But even then, USA was able to come back and win.
Yeah,
so.
USA was able to win that case, but they had to win basically every other lane in the process. So it was kind of like, yeah.
The problem was, it was just Fiora that was carrying, and Fiora's not a carry.
Yeah.
She's a duelist.
Yeah, you can't really. I mean, in the right scenario, I've seen Fiora's actually wipe everybody, even though she's just supposed to be a duelist. But we'll have to see how that ends up turning out here, because I suspect with the amount of peel on USA's team, Fiora's team fighting ability is going to be questionable, to say the least. So that could be taken care of. To be honest, and I say this with no bias, I think USA has the upper hand. I just think that USA has a more consistent team here. I say that we shall see. Bias. I say that with a little bias. But I feel like if USA, unless USA messes up pretty bad, USA's got the upper hand. All right, we are about to launch into this game. I am not aware of which side they are on. Okay, blue is bottom side. Right, actually, I don't know what I'm thinking. USA is on left side.
So I want to see what runes they have.
Yeah, as soon as it loads up, we'll be able to see the runes.
There we go.
I have to see it both places. Ooh, I might have made a mistake. I forgot.
Yay!
Well, no, I don't think I did. I actually I've kept it in borderless, which is what you have to do in order to record things.
There we go.
All right.
It is a Conquer Kha'Zix and okay, no, it's Assassin Nocturne. Got it. Or
Yeah.
it could be Lethal Tempo Bruiser.
That's
Really hard to tell.
it could be Lethal Temple.
By the way,
Bruiser.
Blitzcrank going Glacial, so I think it is Strelia's like I predicted.
Then that leaves them with, unless Nocturne's going Bruiser, very few tanks on basically none except for Fiora, and quite frankly, I don't really consider her a tank. She's like a semi-tank at best, right?
Mm-hmm.
But full-on tank, not really. So Brahmin, I feel like USA just having that tank is going to make the difference. I've seen some of the games that USA has played against teams who didn't go any tanks really, and USA usually beats them in those games, many times even stomping them. So I could definitely see this being a USA stomp unless UNC can get an early lead.
Right.
Yeah. I guess we'll have to see what happens, though. But I do think that if Blitzcrank can land his hooks, that's going to be a miserable bot lane for USA.
Yeah, it will.
I mean, we're not actually sure if that's Blitzcrank. It does says definitely not Blitzcrank, but we're not. It's, he might be him, right? So,
There's a man in a suit. Don't mind him.
Yeah.
If you see his arm come off, don't worry. It's just a sponsor for. Actually, I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Never mind. But probably shouldn't dabble. Probably shouldn't dabble with sponsors on a sponsor stream.
Yeah. Sorry about the technical thing. I wanted to turn the volume down a little bit too loud. Okay, so it looks like we're
let's
in
zoom that out.
Yeah. Oh, you have to teach me this again. Never mind. I figured it out. I figured it out as soon as you said it. Okay, so it looks like there's a 5-man invade from UNC and a 5-man invade from USA. So yeah, they're going to switch places on the map. USA will be playing top side while UNC will be playing on the bottom side, actually.
No, it was blue side, so yeah, that makes sense. On the draft.
No, they're just switching places.
So it was a switch. Blue side was USA.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, literally, for a second, though, I was just seeing them both invading each other, so I'm thinking that they're basically just switching.
Oh, that's what you meant. My bad.
Yeah, so it looks like, that's just not going to turn into any invade. Lucian's going to sit in the bush just to make sure nobody invades or anything like that.
I find it really funny that you have streamer mode on, but you can still see the names on the left and right.
We can?
That's pretty yeah, that's pretty funny.
Wait.
Good job, Riot. Good job, Riot Client. You've done it. These guys are gonna be safe from harassment for sure.
Okay, so yeah, looks like pretty normal lane going on here with Ari.
Oh, Ari started W.
Tom Kench, yeah, is not gonna have the best time.
I think he'll be fine. He just needs to, he just needs to get his graph stacks.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't underestimate the Kench. He went Dorn Shield and he has grasps, and most likely.
That's true. I mean, even with Fiora's countering tanks, that doesn't always mean that Fiora is going to win against all tanks. Cause I feel like that's also partially a skill matchup in the top lane, right? Like, it comes down to can Tom Kench wait for the stuns and if Fiora is able to block the stun with riposte, then that's gonna be bad for Tom Kench. But if Tom Kench can get the stun at just the right time after riposte, then that can be pretty good, right?
Here's one of my predictions. Once Kench and Fiora get level 6, if Fiora gets over cocky on the Kench's turret, I feel like if she has enough stacks from Kench, he will bait the Q away from Fiora and force her to use the taunt, and then he'll ult. That's my prediction.
Yeah. Bit of a trade.
And then...
Oh. Hit, a charm hits, and although the trade does go in Ari's favor, Ari's still way down.
That's not good.
Well, we do need our ADC to win.
Well, seems to be a recurring theme.
Yeah, we've been pausing a few of these games, haven't we?
Yep, especially the ones that you haven't been on.
Yeah. Wait, really?
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay, looks like we're about to restart.
Hopefully. All right, let's see how long it takes this time to reconnect us.
Okay, so it looks like nothing at the moment. Pretty even bot lane. Tom Kench actually up on CS right now. That is a little surprising. Then again, I guess Tom Kench can get the lead early on. But I just feel like Fiora would be a little bit more oppressive. Doesn't stun her with that, so it's unable to do anything. Nocturne waiting in the bush. This looks like a gank.
Oh!
Blitzcrank are going for the Lucian. You might be in trouble here. You might be able to get out. The flash hits, but the hook hits as well. A major lag spike. Oh, I do not know what just happened there.
Spike.
Something happened there, but the Braum is gonna die. Not okay.
Blitzcrank gets.
Yeah.
First play, Blitzcrank gets flesh blood, so that's not too bad for USA, but still 2 assists going to Samira and Nocturne.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened there. It just kind of lagged all of a sudden. Do you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Looks like it resolved itself. Looks a little fight going on between Kench and Fiora. Gank. The hook lands on Kha'Zix, and he might be in trouble. Flash from Nocturne. He's gonna be able to get out. The charm lands, and Orianna is gonna die under tower. Unbelievable. Riposte is not able to land. He's able to get there. One more right click, and he's gonna get it. But he's still gonna die from the turret, so it is a 1-for-1 trade in the top lane. It looks like Braum is gonna come for a gank on Orianna, might be successful, able to land 2 hits, but Orianna's got the speed to get out, so this gank is not gonna be able to come to fruition. Braum is gonna linger a little bit, but is eventually gonna return to lane. Ari's gonna have to get out of lane. Blitzcrank roaming to mid lane as well. Fiora's gonna be able to get off Demolish. Not much more than that. Blitzcrank is coming back to lane. There's no minions to block Blitzcrank hook. See if he can clutch every single one. Orianna's going to attempt an invade. Might be able to get something out of it. And it looks like Orianna's going to get a solo kill on the Kha'Zix. Wow. Ari's not able to really do much here. Hook lands. But it looks
Hook lands. But it looks like Blitzcrank is falling for their trap.
That was not the best decision. Blitzcrank probably should have just gotten out.
Another
had the chance.
I see another Blitzcrank who makes mistakes. This is going to be a great game.
This is going to be a pretty great game. He's got the first kill as well. It looks like it's really even, actually. This is very even right now. Basically exactly the same amount of gold on both sides.
Blitzcrank is actually deciding instead of Battle Song. Wow. They'll be able to deal with the lead.
Yeah, it looks like, so the first Drake is up. It's going to be a Chemtech Drake.
Yes, Drake. Our favorite, the one that got removed for you.
It looks like Tom Kench and Fiora both have their 6s. Fiora's going to attempt to do a little bit of harass. He's going to get a better trade there.
Oh, trust me, he'll get it back.
He'll get it back with a stun. He tries to hit there, but doesn't quite land it. It looks like the Drake will go to UNC first.
Man, they just snagged it.
Rift Herald up in a minute. And it looks like the directed camera loves Tom Kench and Fiora. Burning passion. So it looks like a fight is starting between them. He's gonna miss it. Fiora is gonna be able to dodge it. He's gonna have to just get out there.
Oh, I was hoping he would ult that. He could have done it.
He might have been able to, but I don't know if he would have gotten the kill. He wouldn't have been able to get the stun off.
Fiora has no flash. That's what I'm hinting at.
Yeah.
Like, no flash at all.
Ari and Kha'Zix are ganking.
Oh, I don't think it, honestly, I don't think it matters.
Fiora's
Nice.
in trouble, and then Fiora's gonna get killed. The hook lands on the Braum, but
That did nothing.
did basically nothing, and that I did not know how much of a counter that was to Blitzcrank, and now I'm really grateful to be watching this game now because I hate Blitzcrank, and
Oh, we're not gonna get along then, because I love Blitzcrank.
I hate you now.
Blitzcrank 2 OP, man.
Yeah, exactly. I hate him for that, right? I don't like hooks, right? But Braum apparently does not care about being hooked at all because he just used the shield at that point. So then again, I knew that. Charm hits, full combo hits, and Oriana is going to lose a lot of health. Oriana is going to have to back here, giving Ari the advantage.
Seems this. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but Ori's shield is actually not give as much as you would think. I guess because she gives people passive armor and MR, but
right.
Just seems contrary to protecting.
Well, it's not exactly. I don't know if the purpose for it is just to protect. I mean, it transfers the orb to an ally's position, right? Which means that you can get it back to yourself so that you can use W to get speed or something like that, which can be a little bit more useful than just a measly little piece of armor, right? And of course,
I'm also noticing that Ori did not go phase rush. I find it to be a lot more preferable than to just get a little airy.
Summon airy, it does get a little bit of harass, I guess, but I don't know how that's going to fare against full combo on Ari. Full combo did a lot, nearly half health against him.
I see Kha'Zix really likes swords.
Really just went triple, what are they called again? Long swords. Yeah, I know. The most basic item in the game. I know what they are.
Ooh.
The stun's gonna land full combo.
Fiora's gonna ult.
But it's gonna mean
it's not enough. Tom Catch ult coming in. He's gonna destroy this Fiora. Oh, maybe not.
Fiora is going to be get a lot of healing.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
Gonna be
Fiora's gonna run away.
That is not an expected result that is not the result I expected. I kind of thought
I told you, let him cook. Let him cook.
I felt like the max HP damage was gonna make it really hard for Fiora, but Fiora is losing this lane pretty badly right now. Top Catch looks like he's going for what's gonna be a Heartsteel actually.
Heartsteel is a perfect choice. Either that or, if he really wanted to rub salt into the wound, he could go Frostfire Gauntlet.
Yeah, it looks like that's what he's going right now is a Heartsteel.
Heartsteel is a good choice, since we already have slows from Braum, and potentially from Kha'Zix.
Yeah.
So Kench just allowed to scale HP to his desire.
Right now, USA is up 1K on UNC. Blitzcrank is still not at 6 yet. He's been roaming a little bit too much. That's probably part of the reason.
And then he got caught out in mid lane trying to get a good hook.
Yeah.
Very rough for him, but it happens to the best of us.
Yeah. Able to pretty good freeze there.
Here's one thing I don't get. The weirdest kit out of Blitzcrank is his mana shield. It's on a very long cooldown, but it gives you like 200 health, I think.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like
Whoa.
Gonna come out a massive fight. They're all gonna go on him. The hook lands. She's gonna die. Samura's gonna get
very good engage. Very good engage.
That was a very good engage for UNC. Very profitable as well because it's completely gotten rid of the wage gap between USA and UNC.
Ah, Samir's going Dustblade. Yay, my favorite item.
Yeah, it's pretty good on Samura right now. So, that's all. It's a huge headache to play against because if you just get your ulti off with her, you know, at that point, who cares about your attack speed?
I just don't like the untargetable stuff that they put on it. It's not fun to play against, especially against a Kayn who can just go through walls.
Oh yeah,
great.
Yeah. Yeah, it is not fun to play against.
Is this a bluff? I can't tell what this is. Oh, Lucian coming in to take out Nocturne. Nocturne got a little bit greedy. So did Ori somehow. She saw 3 people and decided to go back in.
Wow. Tom Kench is going to hit my tower.
That's okay.
Next Drake is gonna go to USA, and
Thank you, Nocturne.
it's an Air Soul at this point.
Oh, well, actually, that might actually give UNC a chance for mobility.
Yeah, that's gonna be very good for them. They do have this. They're gonna do a tower dive by the looks of it here.
Well, not if Lucian dies.
The hook almost lands. And Samira
that was not a good thought out plan. Also, Kha'Zix is level 9. What evolution did he go? Did he go as Q? He went as Q.
He went as Q? How do you tell if what?
So if he's evolved Q, his talons will glow a different color. If he's W, he'll have some blisters on his back, and then E, he has wings, and R, I think it's just entire color changes.
Orianna is whipped. The hook, the charm lands.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Aria's opted for, again, I don't know what the name of that is, Everfrost.
Everfrost! I think that's meant to be a Nivea's item, but there's way better options.
Oh yeah. Kha'Zix is going to try to go for Blitzcrank. This might be
I don't
on him, but charm lands. Everything lands.
Good ult.
The Nocturne. Nocturne might get the kill. He doesn't get the kill, but the Orianna does. It looks like he's almost dead, but the Ahri is going to be
Samira is coming in. Oh, Lucian's here as well. That might be a chance. If Samira plays as well, she might be able to do something. It looks like she's wanting to. Here she goes.
Samira might not be able to do something.
That was her chance. That was her chance, and she couldn't do it. Unfortunate.
Very good play for USA with that invading.
I think she was hoping for our R to be ready there, but it looks like she missed a hit.
It's if against bursty enough champions, Samira struggles, right? In my experience playing her, she struggles to get that 6 up fast enough. Even if you have the means to do it, it's not easy, right? So
there's a certain combo you can do that instantly gives you R. If you're ulting, that's interesting. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. You ready? Here's the prediction. Oh, I thought he would do it.
Now the Fiora's smart. Immediately went back as soon as it happened. Blitz is trying to freeze the lane. Braum is not having it. Samira.
Interesting. I see USA likes to be in people's. That was close. I see that USA likes to be in bot side jungle. Very interesting.
He's gonna get the ulti off. Huge.
No, I think USA made a mistake. Honestly. Oh man.
Wow. Huge ulti from Orianna there. I didn't see the Orianna for a second, so I thought that would go more in the USA's favor since they had 4 versus 3, but the Orianna followed up.
Cat's just playing patient, though. I do like that. He doesn't waste his R immediately because he wants to get as much damage as possible. That's good. Oh, no! The parry is gone! That means Ketch is able to ult! And if she gets it right, he'll be able to immediately Q to Fiora. Oh, never mind. He misses it, but he still has a chance.
He's gonna have to
He flashes out. Very rough, but good try.
He missed some of those Qs. Just looks like the ult's gonna come out, but it's not gonna land quite. Rift Herald on USA's side. I didn't see the Rift Herald get captured.
Yeah, because the director camera doesn't deem it as important.
Wow. Samira managed to kill it before it can do anything.
Good on them.
Gank him. But unfortunately, Braum does not see the Fiora. They're going to push bot now. They're probably going to get this tower at this point. Next Drake coming up in 47.
And Kha'Zix is in the top jungle. Let's see if he's able to rotate there.
With 3 of them rotate, well, we'll see. He's going to. Looks like Nocturne's going to back. This gives Kha'Zix enough time to clear and make it to bot eventually.
Catch is hardsteel now, so that's just going to be a change of ropes against Fiora. Fiora went Triforce. I don't think I've ever seen a Fiora go Triforce.
Hasn't it almost always been meta to go Divine Sunder?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I would add a Stride Breaker.
Yeah, I've seen some Stride Breaker. I've also seen some kind of a weird build, but I've seen some Ravenous Hydras early on with Fiora.
Yeah, I usually see Ravenous Hydra first.
Yeah. But Trinity Force, something. So they're going to try to test Drake by the looks of it. Nocturne might be in trouble. Well, he's going to be able to get out.
Gonna be able to get out.
Heartsteel is going to be doing wonders for Tom.
30 HP per hit. That is fun.
Insane damage. Well, it's not insane damage at this point, but that is pretty good HP. Got the cooldown per enemy.
Fiora really is like getting those weak points, but the trade is not really pulling off. Gonna be perfectly honest.
Tries to anticipate Fiora dashing in. The ulti
Oh,
is there.
that was good.
That was a pretty clean
I didn't
combo
even
there.
think about that. Well played.
Wow. And they're gonna kill the Lucian off, which is gonna be a serious problem.
Good cleanse.
Cleanse coming
Ooh.
out of Samira. Nocturne is low though, so it's not like he can actually go to this Drake. It looks like they're gonna try to just stall on UNC side to try to keep USA.
Oh, I see.
Okay, Tomcatch is able to get that, but looks like
Ult's down, so he might actually have a chance. You just need to play patiently. Fiora's also playing patient, so I don't think that's gonna happen.
Oh, the
You might be able to
ulti-
try something though.
Okay. Might be able
Okay.
To,
Good
well, I just-
attempt.
Yeah, the damage from Fiora there though, it's a lot to deal with, right?
Wait, I just looked at the board. Blitzcrank went even Everfrost.
Everfrost Blitzcrank. No comment.
Why not Battle Song? Speed up the team.
I don't even know. It's not even going tanky, so just go Battle Song. Speed up the
I could have
It's
could have
working
sworn
for them. It's working for
I-
them so far though, just with the Nocturne and the
Blitzcrank must have sold an item because I could have sworn I saw an Aegis shield.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
Or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I feel like, well, I guess this is weird. The Cloud Drake is up, but it looks like they're going to prioritize the Rift Herald.
Before it turns into Baron, that makes sense. I don't think they're gonna get it in time. It disappears at 1950.
Wow.
They managed to get it. Good job.
Clutched it very close. It looks like USA is going to try to go for Drake. Looks like USA didn't see them in at the Rift Herald.
Not at all. It looks like they're gonna take the advantage to push mid. Good call. Very good call.
They do get the Drake. The Rift Herald is down.
Here they come. Oh, that's not good.
Not good.
Ari gets slammed.
Samira is going to be able to get the ulti off, but nothing comes about. Lucian is in trouble now. Kha'Zix is going to come from behind, try to kill the Orianna. Not much
Kench is
gonna
here.
happen.
Kench is here.
Kha'Zix is here. Kench is here as well. Huge damage on
Everyone is here. Everyone is here.
them. Huge damage on them. Samira's going to be able to get the ulti off, but nothing's going to happen. It's a disaster for UNC.
Actually, both sides, honestly.
Well,
It's 3 for 3.
Actually, yeah, I didn't notice that.
Oh, never mind. 4 for 3.
Yeah. So it's not, I guess not a disaster.
Oh,
quite.
what is Fiora attempting?
Fiora is trying something. Might be able to. Oh, Tom Ketch is gonna try.
Mitchell!
He's gonna try to save him.
Oh my goodness!
So
Oh!
close to
Oh!
killing them, but the Fiora is gonna be able to get out.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, that was a series of events, if I do say so myself. Everybody dying on both sides except the top laners.
If USA was able to group up right there, they probably would have killed Fiora. They didn't anticipate the Fiora coming in like that, though. I don't blame them.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I did not see them either top laner coming in, but it looks like, yeah, because, you know, we talked about this before, we kind of expected it to be more Fiora split pushing, and now Fiora's just like, well, I'll just clean up.
My question is, why the hell is Fiora in USA's bot jungle? What
Yeah.
the hell?
I think it's just like thinking, well, I guess I'll just kill everybody afterwards, you know? After the fight's
she-
over, I just clean up.
I guess.
That's the only thing I can do.
I don't think that was a... Ooh!
Very close hook.
So it looks like now Blitzcrank is going traditional build and building, I would guess, either Night... No, that's not Knight's Vow. It's... No, it still could be Knight's Vow. It's either Knight's Vow or Zeke's Convergence.
I wouldn't know.
Knowing-
I have no idea about support items. I've played every role except for support.
It's the easiest, but hardest at the same time.
Yeah, it's been hard for me to try to play that role. But anyway,
The objective for support is that you have to watch, like jungle, you have to watch every single teammate. But instead of ganking, you just have to keep them alive.
charm hits. Samurai gets the cleanse off, but it means nothing. Samira is gonna go down. Samira's actually way up. I'm trying to correct my pronunciation to what everybody else is.
Mira went Gale Force. I don't think that's the right call.
I would have thought. Wait, I thought they were going.
Yeah, me too. It was just Collector.
I thought it was Duskblade. Okay, I mean it is what it is. Maybe it's the current meta. I don't know.
No, it's not.
It can't be. I didn't think so.
Oh, wait, Samira's already 3 items. Oh, boy.
That's the thing, though. I guess the idea is that Samira is ahead. That Gale Force means finishing off stragglers.
I suppose. I don't think Fiora wins this anymore, I'm not gonna lie.
Fiora? Ooh. He's probably try to get out anyways. Fiora's just gonna...
Just stalling the ult.
Wow.
And now he's gonna be able to ult and take her out. Here it comes. Okay, play. You got this, Kench! She could have queued across the dragon pit. I don't know why she didn't.
Nell just decided not to. That was risky of Fiora to play that way. Does have the Ravenous Hydra now, though. That makes sense for an item on her.
Good glaive clear. And
No, what I don't understand is why Fiora is not splitting as much as we thought she would.
yeah,
Right. I expected more.
basically she's. Maybe that she doesn't split. She just plays for the team. Oh, Kench is getting spotted by the tower.
Alright,
Good charm. Good Q. She gone.
Ulti comes out, but the ulti from Nocturne is not going to be followed up on due to the fact that Orianna is no longer with us. The Baron, it looks like USA is postured for Baron. They're going to start it.
I mean, Nocturne ult is gone, so if they get rid of that blast cone, Nocturne can't really do anything.
Yeah, it looks like this is just maybe a hook from Blitzcrank can do something.
They're probably staying behind Baron for a reason.
Teleport from Tom Kench.
Oh, this will be fun.
Charm doesn't land. Hook lands on Braum.
It was on Braum of all people. You do not want to be hooking the Braum. That just makes it so much easier for them.
Looks like Samira's in trouble now.
Samira's gonna get consumed by the Kench.
Not try to
no.
use the Gale Force to get on Lucian, but it's not going to work. This is a disaster for UNC. 3 down with nothing to show for it, and they lose the Baron.
Blitzcrank needs to learn that just because you can hook someone doesn't mean it's going to be good. You do not want to hook the engage, because he did that, he was able to hit the ult off.
Yeah, it's not great. Oh, this is actually really bad for UNC. It's going to transition into them now getting that.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Oh, close.
Drake as well. Huge loss. 3 deaths, a Baron and a Drake because of that play.
Oh, well, looks like she's going to be finally splitting. It looks like she is building either Hullbreaker or what's the other item? Black Cleaver?
Maybe, yeah. I could see a Black Cleaver into these tank team, but I'm expecting it probably.
Yeah, another item I don't like.
It would make more sense to be Hullbreaker, especially since Fiora is now deciding to push top here.
Yeah, and they're heavily behind now, so it makes sense.
Yeah, down by about 2.7k from USA.
You know what's funny? I'm pretty sure Kench can just get away from this if he wanted to.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be punished for making this play. He can push nonstop, and it doesn't really make him.
And it distracts them to push mid, so it works out. USA's got it covered when it comes to Baron. Now this I can see going wrong, especially if Samir and Nocturne do good.
Nocturne is going to go in. Nope, he's going to come out. Nocturne is going to
Not
massive
good ult.
But
Good ult, but they were able to recover.
They were able to recover from that ulti.
Braum used Locket, which probably saved Ari, for sure. I don't think that's a good call, Blitzcrank. Oh, Fiora's behind them.
Fiora's behind them. But Fiora's
I don't think that's going to work, though. They got split up. They got immediately split up. USA has got everything covered.
Wow. This is not going good for UNC. They've got everything covered for themselves. This is just...
Lucian really told that Fiora, we ain't falling for that again.
The looks like they're just gonna go for the end at this point. They definitely can. I mean, actually, no, I think this is it.
Yeah, this is for sure.
This has got to. I can't see UNC coming back to this at this point.
Unless USA just wants to have more fun. That'll be the only reason.
Yeah.
Very good game. UNC had really good what am I trying to say? Had really good drive, but unfortunately with Blitzcrank getting the incorrect hooks, it caused them to slightly fall down.
Yeah, I've seen that happen with a lot with Blitzcrank. You know, it really.
That's why you hate him.
Yeah. Well, see, Blitzcrank feels like such chaos when I play against him. You know, he lands a hook, game's over. He doesn't land a hook, he's useless, right? So it's like, that's kind of his whole gimmick, right? He makes the game very volatile. If you can land the hooks, you're gonna play Blitzcrank very well. If you can't, you're gonna lose, basically. So
I feel like the same could be said to Zoe and what's the bot laner?
Caitlyn?
I don't.
Not Caitlyn.
No, okay, Caitlin's consistent. I'm wondering. Oh, yeah, Ezreal.
Ezreal, yeah. I mean, skill shot champions in general, like Blitzcrank, really depend on that. But Blitzcrank in general, though, see, I mean, like Ezreal, very low cooldown Q, right? But Blitzcrank, most of his whole thing is. I'm echoing a little bit there.
Blitzcrank is I hook, you die, unless you're a tank.
Yeah, it's basically I hook, you die, unless you're a tank, basically. But the problem is he kept hooking the tanks, right? So he couldn't actually win that for this team. But when he did get a hook on somebody like Ari or Lucian,
it was a really good engage.
Yeah, it'd be a really good engage, but
No.
you can't rely on that all the time. I just think that at this level, Blitzcrank is okay at best. You know, it's just
never in my life would I have thought about using Oriole on Nocturnal. That was really smart.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming either. I was like, you know, he's about to dive tower. What's he going to be able to do here? But then he just burst so fast with the Orianna.
Ori.
Like, oh, okay, I see.
They have to heavily coordinate with that because if the ball gets too far out of range, then it's just going to go back to Ori.
Right, exactly, yeah. Because there's a lot of coordination with that. But that was very well played for UNC. I think they played pretty well. But I think that near the end,
Blitzcrank is not the call.
I think they kind of fell apart near the end, right? I think their plays kind of got sloppy. Just didn't really. They weren't playing like they should, right?
And Fiora just got gapped by Kench. That was funny.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. I guess I usually expect that Fiora's going to be able to beat most tanks, I guess, except for a few in top lane. But Tahm Kench, I guess, is one of those champions. Like I said, if you play him right, it's going to be able to gap Fiora pretty easily, right?
Mm-hmm.
So wow, yeah, in that bot lane,
it went exactly as I expected. It depended on the jungles to drive them.
Yeah, it was sort of like somewhat skill-based matchup, but also, yeah, the jungle's going to make the difference, make or break the team, right? So
Nocturne got the Samir fed, but unfortunately losing is so much damage utility that didn't even matter.
Yeah, exactly. And that definitely made a difference. Whoa, what happened to my screen? But yeah.
Oh, you about the blue screen, my friend.
Well, this happens every so often to me. I'm not sure exactly what it is. But yeah.
Hey, it looks like you're about to load into Sword Art Online.
Yeah, it's just like something weird with my screen, but you know, we're not going to talk about that. So yeah, we're still waiting on apparently the tournament code before we start our second game. Going into the second game, I'm sort of expecting. I mean, because that lineup with Blitzcrank, I keep seeing Blitzcrank in these games, and I just feel like, oh, he's going to be so frustrating, and it just doesn't work, you know, for the team that plays them, right? So I'm not really sure why they keep playing Blitzcrank. I kind of get the idea, but, like, you know.
If our team actually watches these streams, I'm pretty sure they're going to get mad at me for always commending our top laner.
Yeah, just the top laner only. You did great, man. Good job with Tahm Kench.
You did great, man. Not you four. This guy's the carry.
He's the reason you guys won. And without him, you guys couldn't do anything.
I just look at the top laner. I'm just a fish, man.
Just a fish, man. He's literally a fish man. Is he a fish man? No, he's not a fish man. He's a fish.
I have no clue. All I know is that he is glorious. Tom Kench.
All hail Tom Kench. Yeah, I'll start a religion about that in next stream, but not quite yet. Maybe Lucas will be forced to play him every game in order to continue being the prophet of our newest religion. Praise be Tom Kench. Okay, so we're gonna move on from this joke.
Unless the draft suddenly appears out of thin air, I think we'll just take a little break until that happens.
Yeah, so at the moment we're just kind of waiting, and we've been stalling you guys for a little bit, so we're actually just gonna put it in the waiting room.
Yeah, we're out of ideas.
We're out of ideas. Worship Tom Kench. Praise be his name. So yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit.
Yep.
We are back. The draft is about to start. In about a minute, I guess, or something like that. So
Nope, right now. Nope.
I wish I could just read out the chat that in the lobby, but I feel like that's
Probably best we don't.
Yeah, sometimes just leave that to the lobby. Let's just keep that in the lobby. Really don't want to.
All right, so Red's, if our information's correct, Red side right now is USA. They're deciding to switch sides.
Yes, so Red side is USA at this point. So, let's see. So once again, I want somebody to pick Briar. I don't care if she's hard. Somebody pick Briar, please. Come on.
I will be utterly surprised if I see a Skarner.
Yeah, a Skarner. I'll be surprised if I see a Skarner and a Norm.
I'll be surprised if I see Skarner in practice tool.
Just looking through that, where's Skarner?
But if you close your eyes,
The supports, the UNC support PC just crashed, so we're gonna be delayed a little bit.
well, to be fair, we had our support's PC crash, so it wouldn't be the first.
It's not the first person's PC to crash in them while we're trying to start the next game. So it looks like, huh? So yeah, it looks like we're gonna be playing on red side for USA. I wonder what going into this what the picks are gonna be.
100% gonna ban. If they don't ban Kench, I'll be surprised because that Kench was a problem for top lane.
That was a real problem for them. Like they went.
Fiora counterpicked and still lost.
Yeah, Fiora went to counterpick into that, and it just didn't work against him. I totally expected Tom Kench to be suffering in that lane, and he's just like, no.
Hey there.
Hi. I wish I knew
that
some
sword
of
kit.
Is
that sword food?
I wish I knew some of the Tom Kench lines I could like top of my head.
You're duller than a broken sandwich. Don't even know what that means to this day, but here we are.
Yeah. Well, voice lines are voice lines. But yeah, going into this, I think they're definitely gonna ban Tom Kench. Yeah, Fiora really kind of expected that to do better. Blitzcrank probably not gonna be picked by UNC again. Just because I just don't see it working as well. That bot, like, I could easily see a ban on Lucian though, right? USA's been playing Lucian a lot. What do we think about that?
Well, our ADC has a lot of diversity, so if Lucian gets banned, it's okay. He has Ezreal and also Kai'Sa, so
yeah.
I don't think it really, unless it's like off meta ADC. I don't think it's gonna matter what Jack plays. He's just really good at a lot.
Well, that's true, yeah, but what I mean is that I don't think UNC wants to play against Lucian in particular.
They might ban him. That's true.
Graves
and Camille. All right, same bans as last time. All right.
We're doing a repeat bans. USA banning Camille. Let's see what they ban next.
Fizz gets banned again. Yeah, I'd say secure to Fizz because we don't want to see that.
Yeah, Fizz is something to play against. Really, really not fun to play against. Though I haven't seen him in. Maybe I don't know. UNC might be playing him, right? I don't know if they are.
Yes, they are. Yeah, they do. We can confirm that.
Yeah. Okay. So they play him. They don't want USA doesn't want UNC getting somebody like Fizz. Ari getting banned.
Ari gets banned
in response to last game. Ari was very powerful in last game on USA's side.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, that's not as strong as mid laner.
Yeah. Okay, so Rakan versus Xayah. They are now on separate sides and will have to actually fight each other, which is unfortunate for both of them.
It wouldn't be the first time. They're having a couple argument.
Yeah, they're having an argument about which side to pick, and one of them picked UNC and the other picked USA.
I think both teams wanted to do Xayah Rakan, but unfortunately that is not the case. Yep, I figured. Seraphine gets picked along with.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, I suddenly don't want to watch this game.
What is going on? Maybe this is a bot lane Seraphine.
It is, unfortunately.
Yeah, maybe it'll work.
It will. We've seen it before last season.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I haven't seen it a lot, to be honest, though. I certainly haven't seen our bot laners, Brandon and Jack play them much.
No, since they're going to double AP, that guarantees that there's going to be an AD mid.
They're still locking in the Nocturne, which makes sense. Nocturne was pretty effective last game, just wasn't able to pop off as well.
Yep, they're probably going to go Ori again as well, just to secure it. They ban Ori here, then Nocturne is. Yep, there it is.
Yep, the
Figured.
Orianna Nocturne combo coming out again. Gonna be bad for this bot lane. It's a lot of
Azir would also be Azir would also be a solid pick for the Rakan and Nocturne, as long as he doesn't do it wrong.
Yeah, I could see. Yasuo.
Yeah. Oh, it might be Seraphine mid, actually.
Maybe a bot lane Yasuo? Yeah. I can see that.
I don't see that likely because there's no knockups on the support.
And then
Xayah gets banned, not a surprise.
I can see. Well, I could see. Well, yeah, that's true.
All right, who's ready for the Kench to get banned? Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
No, they're
It's
gonna
either-
ban Kha'Zix. They don't.
No,
like...
no, bug makes sense. Bug makes sense. Yeah.
He was a bit of a headache.
I don't think he was the main problem, but if they want to ban it, go for it.
Hey, you want to ban it? Go for it, man.
Okay, we have a J4 right up our alley.
Samira is banned. Let's see. Definitely, yeah, because they got J4, definitely.
They'll either ban J4 or Kench if they know who we play.
Yeah, I definitely... J4 maybe into Kindred.
That is... we do not play Kindred.
That is not the band to go for, and also doesn't really work with Yasuo anyways, so...
Alright, Donnie, it's J4 time. Or Graves, either one.
Graves was banned.
Oh, never mind then.
Hecarim.
Oh yeah, Hecarim. I forgot about Hecarim.
Hecarim could definitely do so. Does Hecarim's E count as a knockup enough for Yasuo to work with that?
It's a single target, so I wouldn't rely on it.
Maybe not, but
Unless you're doing a pick.
Well, yeah, if you want to pick, that's the point.
That's a good combo.
Okay, that's a lot of combo there. Varus with Rakan, that is not fun to play against.
And this time we're going to be counterpicking the top lane. Though,
Well,
I don't think...
I'm wondering what USA is planning on picking it in order to combo with the Yasuo, though.
Knowing them, probably either Ornn or maybe just a good top laner like Kench.
Yeah.
Or just anyone that could secure. Shogath, Kench, not Jarvan, sorry. What was the other one I said? Ornn.
Ornn, yeah. Ornn definitely could be a good pick for them. Definitely, I'd love to see an Ornn on USA's side.
Renekton, interesting.
Renekton. Ornn into Renekton. We saw that actually once, didn't we?
We have. It was. I forgot. I'll be honest.
It is Ornn. Wow.
Well, thanks USA. I guess you'll be able to jog my memory on how it went.
Yeah, we're gonna see again how this lineup goes. Last time, what it came down to is Ornn would try to get the W off, and then they'll attack, and Renekton would just stun him and dash out. Basically, it was just Renekton playing pretty careful when that happened. All right, it looks like our pick. So, what is the consensus here? I'm thinking, of course, you have the Ornn Yasuo combo. That's to be expected. But what else in terms of this draft?
Well, I'm gonna unearth this joke that we made during the break. Apparently, it's UNCC, not UNC. So I made the joke that since they play a lot of CC, that's the reason why they're called UNCC.
Yes, that is true. I just didn't. I couldn't fit it with the what is it in the overlay for the in-game overlay, because if I do UNCC, it like tapers off to the side and looks weird. So I just said, okay, UNC, right? But technically, this is the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. So it is technically
one thing I will say is both teams have good engage, but I feel like UNC is more consistent with their engages. The only way, no, actually. I'm gonna get this spot.
UNC does have some consistent engage from Nocturne and Orianna combo, and then of course Rakan, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you have Seraphine Sona, which is going to be a lot of healing there and protection, and then you have good peel from Hecarim and Ornn, right? And then Yasuo can follow up on an Ornn ulti, so it's.
They're just doing blind pick. Fair enough, just to get through this fast.
Okay, so
fair enough.
They're just going through it. Okay.
Wow, that's the first time I've ever seen anyone do blind pick. That's funny.
So basically,
I mean, it's not against the rules. It's wait. Isn't there a certain a rule in tournament that makes the Nexus take damage after a certain amount of time?
I'm not sure. Actually, I've never
Or
heard
is
of
that just Clash?
That might be Clash. I just because of timing, you have to kind of in Clash anyways you
Yeah.
have to do that, but this isn't technically Clash, so I guess probably I don't think it'll take damage. We could end up with one of them 70-minute games. Yeah. So in terms of this loadout in general, I think that it's a similar lineup to what we had last time. You still have the Nocturne Orianna, but of course you have this kind of weird lineup here, though, right? Like the Seraphine Sona.
I would say the picks this draft are a lot more balanced compared to the last one. Everyone's got their side of CC on all champs.
Right. Yeah. However, I will note this again. UNCC does not have a huge amount of tank. Again, right? Renekton is tanky-ish.
Yeah.
Rakan's tanky-ish, but they don't have a true-to-heart real tank, right? Like Ornn or something. And then, of course, if this is my personal opinion, Ornn late game is the tankiest champion in the game, hands down, right? Besides
Shogath. I'd say
Shogath.
Mundo and Shogath competes, but yeah,
Well,
Ornn
yeah.
is definitely the hardest to deal with.
Yeah, he is definitely one of the tankiest out there. He is very difficult to kill, right? I've played him in like a few games, and he just you can't kill him, right? As soon as he gets a good build or something like that, it's just you try to kill him, and he's like, whatever. That's also going to be very good for USA late game, just because you're going to have the upgrades. But I do see that I still see this flaw with UNCC, right? They just don't have a huge amount of tanks, right? I don't know what to make of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So it looks like we still have a minute 45 before the game starts. We'll put you guys in the waiting room until then, and we'll see you guys in a minute.
Yup.
We're back. The next game, game 2, is about to start. And looking at these runes to start, let's take a look at this.
Yep. This is the hacker I know. This is gonna be fun.
Exact same runes on Seraphine and Sona. Like, yeah, okay. And then, yep, definitely love the Hecarim build there. I love Cosmic Drive on. That's not Cosmic Drive. My bad. They're basically the same though. Phase Rush on Hecarim. Love that. And Grasp on Ornn, pretty standard. Pretty standard runes all around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I guess we still got that summon area on Oriana, which again, I kind of agree with you what you said before. I think that there are better runes on Oriana to be picking. Something like I'd even say Dark Harvest is probably better.
Phase Rush would be better to counter Yasuo, just to have that
Yeah.
movement speed that dodges the Q.
Yeah, exactly. That would be much better to have.
I mean, if that's how she plays, that's how she plays. But I think it's just better to go Phase Rush.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes people don't adapt their runes though, and in this game it would be pretty good to have a Phase Rush going just for the Yasuo. But well, if it works, it works, I guess.
Well, we're against them, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, well, let's just see what happens. I guess we'll just win, maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see what happens, though. I do see this Renekton Ornn top lane just being pretty passive. I see Hecarim winning. I see Oriana lose. I see Yasuo winning. I see the bot lane on USA side debatably winning. Maybe. It's debatable. All right. We are in now, and let's see how this game starts. So, oh my God, they're not grouping up in 5-man invading. What's going on? Brett, Noah, are we in another dimension? What's going on?
Don't know.
I think we're in an alternate dimension. Something happened. Let me check.
I didn't realize we were watching Worlds games.
Yeah, it's usually a 5-man invade every game. What's going on? They're just going to their. Everyone's going to just. They're just going to their lanes. Yeah.
Their inner worlds just kicked in.
They're just like, well, let's actually like not invade this time.
let's use these replays to compete with Worlds games.
Wow. Okay, so.
No, they really do have a chance. Both teams have a chance to invade, but their choice. I'm surprised they were both concurrently deciding not to invade, though. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, they just both decided, we're just gonna do a pretty standard game here. So it looks like, this is. I want to confirm something. I didn't actually.
Oh, since there's no action, I'm gonna quickly get a drink.
Yeah, at the moment nothing's happening. Somebody disconnected. There is action.
Wow, the moment I leave, huh? Thank you.
You can just make people disconnect. Is that your superpower? Well, we're just vibing here, I guess. So, okay, the game has something's happened. Apologies for the sudden lag spike. I'm not 100%. Usually they resolve themselves in a few seconds. Well, that's something. Yeah, somebody. Yeah, that chat is something. So I'm not sure what just happened there. Apologies. So yeah, it looks like some harass coming out from Oriana. Nothing much happening. Tornado hits. They do got a lot of harass here. Wow, a lot of damage coming out. Sona's gonna take a decent bit of damage as well. I can see this combo definitely working for USA though. I haven't seen it.
I think I mentioned this earlier, Tim. My luck happens whenever I don't need it. So the moment I left, the game decided to pause. I think that's just that's just a good example.
Yeah, you see that happens a lot actually in these streams of like my previous caster. Every time he left, like a massive fight happened. A pentakill on our team happened when he left actually.
You're talking about me, my friend.
No, my previous caster last semester, when he left, he had to go do something real quick, and I just, cast him while he was gone. A pentakill happened, right? And I was just like, wow,
yeah,
really great timing, huh?
So that happened twice. It also happened with me.
Yeah, it seems like whenever this leaves, huge coming out from Renekton. He's not gonna get
flashing.
A kill.
That's an execute! First blood goes to Ornn!
Wow! That was a very good combo from Renekton, but he shouldn't have continued to try to go for it. He just didn't have the damage to complete it.
Very unfortunate. Renekton has no reason to teleport. Okay.
Wow.
I guess he's going to teleport anyway. Oh my goodness, Varus has been shredded.
Yeah, so Seraphine is, like, really making life kind of hell for Varus right now. And a deficit has already started. It looks like he's going to double dash in, but Ornn is going to get out.
I don't think that's the right call, Renekton. You should just focus on your farm.
Yeah, I mean, Ornn's got teleport, yeah, so he can just teleport back in.
There's no point to do that. You just risk taking damage from Ornn's minions.
Yeah, exactly.
You got lucky this time. Ooh, here comes a double flash.
2 flashes out, but nothing comes about. Hecarim is
Oh!
He might be able to get
That flash
something.
doesn't matter. That flash doesn't matter. That was really good.
Wow.
It also shows how bad the spaghetti code is sometimes.
Yeah, so it looks like Hecarim's going to try to do something. He's going to be able to get out of that. He's going to play pretty aggressive here.
The only
thing out of it.
point and clicks and I believe auto attacks just ignore flash. Like if you're able to get the hit initially, you just hit it regardless.
Yeah, that's how I've seen it in the game. It's just always if it's able to hit once the attack's been initiated.
Once you wind it up.
Once you wind it up, it's gonna happen, right? I guess the only
Yeah.
exception is if the character gets phased out or something, like by like Mordekaiser ult or something. Oh, he's gonna go for it. One right click, the stun doesn't land. He might be able to get out of here, but the tower hit.
That's preferable. That's preferable.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's definitely good.
With Nocturne coming in, that is preferable.
Yeah, Nocturne was still gonna get the kill anyways.
I think it'd be better for. Yeah, I'd rather not have an assist go to. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you don't want an assist as well with that gold. You know, it's just better for the gold to just go to one person. Yeah. Although, yeah. Yeah.
I'm a Swain main. So whenever I see Sona Seraphine, I just do not want to play.
Yeah,
because you cannot land an E at all as Swain when you're against these two.
Yeah, there's too much speed on that team. I mean, that's, I guess, the part of the combo there. I haven't seen it a lot. Whenever I see a double support combo like that, but one of them is like Seraphine damage, I usually think that's not going to work. It hasn't historically worked in my games, but I guess at this elo, it really becomes viable. Especially since both of them give speed. That's a lot of... Oh, I'm seeing it now. Okay, they both give speed. Guess who wants speed? Hecarim.
Yeah, exactly.
Hecarim wants speed. It's a perfect combo.
That's their plan.
Make Hecarim insanely fast. He one-shots the Varus, and game's over.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Sona went Shirley's battle song alongside that. But if it were me, Sona goes Shirley battle song, and then what's the item? Imperial Mandate, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Either
both
ultis come out. Yeah, I think
Ornn
loses this one, unfortunately.
Ornn is going to die as a result in this particular case. The stun is really well timed from the Renekton.
Very good.
Trying to get
If I were Lion, I would honestly say the W if you're going to engage. That way, if actually it doesn't matter because even if you're unstoppable, you can still handle. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that. I didn't think about that far.
Yeah, it can be a little bit hard at that point because that's a huge counter to Ornn.
You just gotta hold on to the ult.
You have to hold on to the ult until the W comes out, and then once it does, then he used it, I think, a little bit too early there. Had to be a little bit patient. Ulti comes out. Yasuo's not going to follow up with ulti, though.
Yeah, it wasn't enough damage at all.
Yeah, definitely not enough damage to follow up on that.
He's doing good on CS, though. Way ahead.
Definitely, yeah, way ahead on CS here on the Orianna.
Orianna's taking minion trick.
Top lane is pretty even, I'd say. Well, I think I'd say Renekton's a little bit ahead, just
a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Hello, Sona. Just free healing for Yasuo. Let's go.
Tornado's gonna miss. Being able to land that.
You can tell he just wants to go all in.
He definitely. So the Renekton's just taking hits from that wave.
Yeah, I don't think that's... I mean, if you want to freeze the wave, that's good, but I don't think you want to be freezing the wave with Ornn there.
You don't want to be freezing the wave with him right there, yeah. Though he does have that heal, it's pretty good, especially with hitting all of those.
This will be interesting.
Okay, he's gonna try to actually fight this. The wave
He has ult up, that's why.
Ult
Yeah,
is
wave
up.
is on him. If Ornn stays in there, he will actually get something, but it looks
Yeah.
like he's just gonna back off. He got his win.
Yeah, he gets the ulti out, and so Ornn is still doing pretty good in this lane. He's only down 8 CS, not bad.
That's not good.
The charm coming
Oh,
out.
yeah, there's no chance. Just no commentary, that's it.
That's it, yeah, you guys saw it. Double ulti's gonna kill him.
See,
Is that triple ulti? No,
yeah, it was triple ulti.
no,
Unfortunately...
No, it's only double. There's only, I don't think...
Oh, yeah, Sona's level 5. Yeah, Santa. Yeah, unfortunately for you, Oriana, you walked 2 steps too far in, so now you're going to die.
Yeah, you should have been just stuck under your tower. Then you could have lived.
CC really needs to have some sort of, I think I've said this before, but CC needs to have, like, a cooldown. Like, once you get CC'd once, it takes you just a little bit before you can get CC'd again.
Yeah.
This combo CC is nasty
Massive
against her.
ulti there.
Oh!
Flash comes out from Sona. Ulti coming out from him. The ulti does land from Ornn, but the directed camera decides that it doesn't want to pay attention to the top lane. Ulti comes out from Hecarim. Rakan is going to land the W, and it looks like Nocturne
Ornn
is
gets
gonna go
killed
down.
by Renekton.
Khan's going to go down. Yasuo is going to try to do something, but he's going to be fine there. Ornn is actually going to die during this time in the top lane.
It was a close fight, though, judging by the HP bars.
I wish we could do a split camera or something like that.
The only way we're going to be able to do that is if we have 2 people spectating. I mean, I can, but my internet's not that good.
Yeah, that's true. Well, no, is it bad? Pretty bad?
We'll have to we'll have to test our limits if there's a way to do a test stream.
Yeah. Yeah, we could try something like that maybe in the future.
I don't mind.
Yeah, but yeah, because both of those fights happened simultaneously. I was just thinking, wow, it'd be nice to actually see the other one happening. But the
If we were to do that, you would have to press more buttons, and I don't think you want to press any more buttons.
Well, what I suspect I could do is I mean, I'm a computer science major, so maybe I could draw up some program that when 2 fights are happening at once or something like that, it does the split screen automatically, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can press buttons. I've been literally not doing anything at the moment, right? Like, I don't press
That's
anything.
literally literally the job of a computer science person. Press buttons.
I don't press a single button while doing this. I just let the directed camera.
Oh, I see what Sona's going. She's going to that build. I love that build.
Ooh, what build is that? Is that a theme? Okay, Chalice of Blessings.
She's gonna Seraph's Embrace.
Yeah, they call it themes. They call it Chalice of Blessings, but that's a theme. Unholy Grail.
She's also gonna go Seraph's Embrace because she's got that tier.
Yeah.
If she wants to perfect the build I usually go, she'll buy a Sheen as well. It's a decently bursty build.
Okay. Sheen.
No, it's not Troll. Lichbane is actually a decent item on
Well,
her if you want to do
it can
some
be pretty
damage.
good damage, but like, you know, I don't know if into this one it's gonna work very well. Sona is going to roam mid. Might be trying to kill.
Just waiting a little bit.
Just kind of waiting.
Here she goes. Oh well. I see.
Ulti comes out from the Nocturne. Nothing's gonna happen. Renekton is gonna come out.
Oh, the ulti missed. It was on Renekton.
Wow.
Oh no, that was almost bad.
Renekton
Oh,
and
never mind,
Hecarim
it's
are
bad.
Fighting, squaring off, seeing what's happening. Huge damage though. Hecarim might not be able to deal with damage. Not able to.
Yeah,
though.
waited way too long on that ult Seraphine.
Wow.
That was not the call.
Yeah, that Gore Drinker definitely doing wonders for this Renekton.
That's very rough.
Flash
Our
comes
ADC
out
got a little bit overconfident when it comes to her ult. Should have used it way early. And there goes Yasuo.
Renekton.
Renekton 7-2. Oh man.
Wow, this Renekton is really becoming a headache for USA.
I don't think it was just Renekton. It was just the fact that Seraphine held her ult for way too long. That allowed Renekton just to sustain and kill off Hecarim.
Yeah, it is. Wow. This Renekton.
Hecarim and Seraphine did not have their items yet. They should have all end on that situation.
Yeah, in that
But
situation with that War Trigger, ulti's coming out from Hecarim. He's going to be able to probably... Yeah, that's easily finish Orianna. It looks like... Is that a Duskblade on Hecarim? I love it.
Yeah, you can do Duskblade.
Oh yeah, definitely. Usually I played Hecarim before, and I usually start the green item that increases cooldown, whatever it is called again.
The green. Oh, Spear Sojin.
Yeah, Spear Sojin is what I usually go with.
That'll be twice now that you've forgotten the name.
I know what items look like and what they do. I don't know what their names are. Okay.
I guess I'm the complete opposite then. I just remember names for no reason.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of. I think I know the. I have 300,000 points on Zion. I think I know the name of two of her abilities. Featherstorm and I forgot the other one. Anyways, but yeah, you get my point, right?
I don't know. I don't know ability names. I think it's just because I watched LCS too much.
Yeah.
I just know all the item names by heart now.
Maybe we should know the names, you know? Maybe I should know the names of items and abilities. Okay, so looks like top lane. Yeah, Renekton's definitely gonna have an advantage here. Not doing a huge amount.
It's even. But Orin is running out of mana, so that's another factor to put in. Whoa!
Nocturne is gonna flash out, and ulti's gonna come out now as well. They might try to turn.
Oh no! Oh no, she didn't get it.
Bad decision. Varus is able to get out of there.
Sona's getting dived on
out.
tower.
The Orin is definitely in trouble here.
Yeah, Orin. Oh, nope. Orin gets out. Seraphine kills the Varus, but Orin gets killed by... Oh, Rihanna.
Wow.
Actually, that's fair.
I did not see
to distribute the gold.
There. Yeah. So it looks like USA is still doing pretty good, not gonna lie. Up about
For what's going... Well,
here's
here's the thing. The gold is more distributed on USA's side, so technically, yes, they are doing better.
Yeah. It's more distributed, but then you have a lot of gold
on
Renekton. They need to shut down the Renekton.
There is only one bruiser on their team, because Nocturne is going Duskblade.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like I said before, I don't think UNCC has enough tank, right, to really pull this out. I think, of course, it's pretty even right now. There's a deficit, but not much of one. But in the end, I still think that like I said, again, I have to try to say this without bias, I think USA's got the upper hand here, right? Just because.
No, I concur. UNCC has a lot more engaged this time around, so I feel like it's more even towards who engages first.
That is true, but you do have the engage from Hecarim, you have the follow-up from Yasuo if Warren is able to land the ultimate, but you do that, I guess you don't have the ADC for that, like UNCC has, that's one thing.
Their teams have complete polar opposites. Hecarim goes in and fears people, while Nocturne goes in and brings them in with Orianna ult. It's two polar opposites in terms of engage.
Yeah. This is actually... Okay, so Rex is definitely able to win this, but... It looks like Ornn is definitely...
Yeah, I don't think so anymore.
Yeah, it looks like right here... Okay, that ulti's coming out from the... Wow. Ulti comes out from Nocturne. The Hecarim is actually going to have to leave, and Renekton is able to just... Oh my god. This Renekton is really a
Renekton's Omega fed right now. Oh, this might be a chance, though. Gets him away from the Ornn to save his life, but I think... Oh, wow. Barely!
Critical! That is a huge play. That is going to... That significantly swings the deficit.
Mm-hmm.
Huge
the shutdown shutdown with the Hecarim, and that's their main carry,
yeah.
Technically speaking. So that's that's gonna shake things a lot. USA now ahead by almost 2k gold.
Yeah, it looks like. Let me calculate.
1,500.
Yeah, 1,500. That is correct. No wait. No, it's 2,500.
It's
2,500.
Oh, sorry, 2,500. Right. Sorry.
Hecarim, ulti comes out. Hecarim's gonna dive. Hit him. The Bearers might die as well. Hecarim will
Hecarim!
Barely dies there.
And a trash can is going away in the background. All right. BitTorrent gets destroyed by USA. Renekton's probably going to go back in to try to redeem something, but I don't think that's the call. No one is ready. Unless Nocturne wants to go in. Red team gets Dragon. I guess they were just buying time. Renekton running away with Ori. If Ori is able to put something on Nocturne, he might have a chance to engage right here. Here it comes! Soda goes down. Ord is getting engaged at the moment, but I think he should go for the Seraphine. I don't think...
Orn's gonna go
Oh,
down.
he's able to kill him.
Wow.
That was good engage. The Ori Nocturne combo. Uh-oh, here comes Hecarim.
Oh, Hecarim did not see
That was,
all of them. Not the
yeah, that was awkward. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be Rift Herald for UNC, but I'm pretty sure they would have gotten it anyway.
Wow, so yeah, it looks like Rift Herald's gonna go to UNC. Still a deficit for USA, 2K at this point.
I know what makes them tick.
A lot of the gold is, oops. A lot of the gold is focused in the Yasuo on USA side. That's definitely going to be very valuable for USA. Wow.
Huh.
I guess,
The gold distribution is a lot more even now.
yeah. It's a little bit, it's starting to... I mean, yeah, I guess USA has a tower up on UNC right now.
Yeah, also has 2 items in.
They also have 2 Drakes. USA's definitely in the lead right now, but it's the Renekton, right, on UNC side that's going to be the one that has to pull the game around for UNC if they want to come back, right?
Agreed.
And they definitely can at this point. It's not a huge deficit. This game has been pretty close to even. I mean, there's been a kind of like a 2K-ish deficit for USA being in the lead, but it's never gone much further. It's not snowballed, you know?
Yes.
So, see what happens here. They can see him. The ulti.
Yeah, not the best call.
Not the best.
Oh
They
boy.
didn't see the ward in the bush. Yasuo is going to have to back off.
Ornn TP comes in.
He
I
might
wonder
be
if they're gonna plan.
They both got ulti here,
Yeah, but they also have an almost destroyed turret.
and they have the Renekton as well to deal with. It's definitely not something.
Ooh.
Okay, it looks like they're gonna be able to get out.
Hecarim's about to come in. Here it comes.
Oh,
Lag
no.
spike. Let's go.
What happened?
Just give it a minute. Give it a minute.
Usually, if I ult tab, that's what fixes it. I don't.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Okay. Ulti
Double
hit.
ulti. Yasuo ult. Hecarim comes in.
Massive combo! Nocturne is also gonna die! They're gonna lose 3 in the process, with USA only losing 1. This is a huge disaster for UNCC. Renekton is
Oh,
gonna get a
no!
combo off, though. He's gonna be able to heal. That gore drinker is absolutely
Yeah, that
horrible.
is insane.
I've seen multiple instances where Renekton is able to turn a fight around with that gore drink. It's absolutely unreal. The timing with him getting that. That is a critical item on him.
Who else is excited for Mythics to go away? Woo!
Me as well. Wonder when it's happening.
Oh.
It's like January, right?
Yeah, next season.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I can't wait. Okay, it looks like they're posturing to go Baron. Renekton might try something. He's ulting here.
I don't think that's the call. There's only one other person here.
The ulti's
Oh,
coming
no,
out.
here comes Nocturne.
Okay,
Wow,
so it
that,
looks
yeah, Renekton is just allowed to do that, huh?
yeah, it looks like. I mean, yeah, he's pretty hard to kill at this point as well. That's why I said this game comes down to Renekton. They're gonna try to get the Baron here. Will USA try to contest this? That's the question.
Rakan's almost in trouble, but he managed to get out with his W. I'd like to see them try something. All 5 of them are here.
Yeah, it looks like they might.
Yeah, they do. Nocturne goes
out.
down.
Rakan is almost dead. Renekton doesn't have ulti from Hecarim.
Oh no! Holt comes in! Oh no!
Ulti from Ornn, but it's going bad for USA. At this point, Hecarim might not be able to do anything. He's gonna hit, he's gonna kill the Varus, and it looks like It's only down to Renekton, but can USA do anything about this Renekton? He is so fed.
Might actually be able to. Buy time for Seraphine with Landry's. It might be able to kill him.
Might be able to at this point.
Might. Keyword.
Heckram
Just
is being
might.
careful.
Ugh, trade.
Trades for Heckram, but this is overall looks like a win for USA, and they are now around 3K in the lead.
And Seraphine gets her Orin item, so that means the only AP in her team besides Sona is gonna be super powerful.
Leon can use Lament for Seraphine at this point, so it looks like this is definitely still going in USA's favor. They've got the next Drake coming up. We'll see where it looks like we're about to see another fight in a second here.
That might explain why Nocturne is lacking CS. He just wants to fight continuously.
Yeah, I've just been seeing him fight non-stop. I don't think it's working for them though.
No, not really.
There's no ulti from Nocturne at this point, so that's down. You don't have an ulti before up. Rakan has ulti up, so that possibly could be a combo with the...
Oh, here comes Heckram. Here he comes.
So it looks like...
What the heck is this?
What? They're gonna get the...
Man, if he stole that, I would have been mad. I'm not even playing, and I would have been so mad.
Renekton is gonna get a huge...
Renekton is gonna huge!
This is not good for USA, but it looks like USA is going to be able to get a kill here. Varus is very low, but he's going to be able to get out. This Renekton's not going to be able to get much from it, and it looks like this is a 2-for-2 trade.
Yes. Even on drags now. I'm not sure where Khan's at. Oh, that's why.
Looks like it's about to be a 3-for-2 trade, actually. Unless Norn can do something about this, but it looks like he's just going to die here.
Shutdown goes to Renekton.
Even on those, so the deficit is back down to 2K. This is flip-flopping a lot. We went to 3K, now it's 2K. Deficit is like changing a lot. Yasuo is just going to, okay, he's going to get ganked by Nocturne, but Nocturne's not going to follow up on it. And I guess, yeah, that definitely makes sense. You can't really do much just tended to Yasuo.
I feel like USA is lacking damage in terms of AD. Like, I mean, yeah, you got Heckram and Yasuo, but there's not a concurrent set of AD.
That's true,
From
yeah.
a ranged spectacle.
You don't have a ranged physical damage is the idea, right? And I feel, oh, what is this on? Is this a hull breaker on the Renekton?
Oh, please, no.
It looks like it might be a hull breaker.
I
definitely can
hull
see a hull
breaker.
breaker that definitely makes sense.
I mean, he's always the last one alive, so it makes sense, but no, I just don't like hull breaker. I don't think, I mean, unless Nocturne doesn't make it, I don't think this is the, oh yeah, Nocturne has a ult. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to make it in time. This is actually a really good call then.
Rakan hits 3 people. Renekton is able to get in. A kill comes. Not quite a kill yet. Ulti from Heckram. Chaos basically at this point. Yasuo is able to get out, but Renekton's very low. Even that's not going to be able to work.
Yeah.
In his favor. 3 down on UNC's side. They might be able to finish this off, but it looks like they're going to go for the kills instead. They're going to try to...
I mean, I take it. I'd rather push than go for Baron. I mean, you have the opportunity. Nocturne's going to try to get away, but there's no way of escaping from darkness if you're literally right at them.
That is a 4-for-1 trade. Wow.
5-for-1 trade, maybe, if he's able to get it.
Maybe, well, he doesn't have flash, and even if he did, I don't know if that's going to get a kill.
Valiant effort.
Valiant effort. At this point, I don't know if they could go for Baron.
The gold is starting to distribute evenly alongside USA, while UCN has yet to get a kill for Nocturne.
Yeah, it's, Nocturne is still somewhat behind, but he isn't bad on items, strictly speaking.
I would have gone Bruiser on the...
Heckram
Oh,
is just
man.
gonna dive him. He's gonna just dive Heckram for free, and he's gonna get out of it.
Yep, that's how he plays.
Sad to see that Varus isn't going AP. I'm kidding, but like...
I was about to say, he's going lethality. I would not recommend lethality against this, but that's just me.
Yeah, well, yeah, at least against Ornn.
That's an Ornn.
Against Ornn, it's gonna be useless, right? Against everybody else, it's not gonna work if... I mean, they got a lot of shields on the USA side.
Who currently has the item? Orin has the item and Seraphine has the item. I wonder who's next. Probably Hecker. Oh, Hecker already has it. Never mind.
It looks like getting pretty. So yeah, the only people who don't have items at this point is Yasuo and Sona. So I'm guessing Yasuo's getting the next one, and then Sona.
Man, the more I look at that Prestige skin, the more I realize that DJ Sona and Psyop Sona is just so much better. My apologies.
So yeah, it looks like Baron. USA's gonna go for Baron.
Oh my! Look at all the. Did you see all the pings on the mini map from blue side?
Looks like that.
Red team slays. Renekton is getting destroyed.
He's absolutely getting.
Goldringer's gonna do nothing against that. No one has died yet. Renekton was hoping he would get someone, but no one dies.
Ulti from
This estate is too insane.
Insane amount of damage. Rakan is in trouble at this point. He's gonna go down as well. It's another, in this case,
I don't think Hector's done. He ain't done. He's gonna keep going.
3 for nothing at this point. Though he might die if he tries to play a little bit too much.
That's fine. They could just get the tower. That's still distracting them.
They might be able to go for an end. This is a 6.5k gold deficit we're looking at. This does not look good for UNC.
It looks like they're going to go for drag instead, just to get the objective. That's a smart call.
Yeah, I think they could end, but it's risking it for no reason, so it's better to just go for the objective and put them on soul point.
Unless I'm mistaken, no one died there.
Yeah.
On USA side.
USA is playing very well. Definitely very good plays.
The anti-heal from Sona is probably what made it so severely possible.
Yeah, definitely that Chemtech Purifier is definitely... See, I remember the name of an item now.
Hey!
Is definitely working wonders against this Renekton. Definitely great choice for Sona.
I was expecting Shirley's battle song on her, but I guess you already have enough speed already, so
yeah,
makes sense.
Speed between the like there's a lot of speed between Seraphine and the Sona combined. Like you don't really need a Shirley's at this point. It would be kind of excessive at the point. I guess you could go lightning speed if you wanted to.
I see that Sona has a hard time choosing what item to build. She's got a stopwatch and a tier.
Maybe
it's gonna be lacking in items for a while.
Maybe the tier's just an. Wait, hold on. Maybe Sona have inspiration. Maybe that was a free one. We'll never know, right? We'll never know because the game won't.
I doubt it. Usually Sona's go revitalize just to get more healing, shielding capabilities. It'll do it automatically. Don't worry.
Well, I accidentally pressed tab to see if I can see what routes they have.
Ornola comes in. I mean, Varus is just by himself. There's nothing he can do. Nacho might be able to come in, but I don't think it's worth it. He's an assassin, not a bruiser.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. He's gonna get hit by the tornado.
He's gone.
It looks like Renekton
No, this could be a problem, though.
Is going to take just about no damage. So,
yeah. No, he does not in Death Stance. I don't know why I checked.
Yeah, what was I saying? Like,
it looks like he does.
He really just can't die here. I mean, okay, he's gonna die eventually, but wow. Wow. Hecarim is gonna use the ulti. He's gonna get massive.
He gets shredded, but Renekton's starting to recover. Oh, it don't matter. Renekton's just getting tossed and turned by the Hecarim. It's like playing a game of chicken.
So yeah, in the end, this is gonna. Yeah, it looks like this is it. Actually,
this is it.
I'm not gonna jinx it at this point necessarily. We're gonna continue watching until it's over. But wow.
Yeah, totally don't look at the league line or anything.
So yeah, it looks like
UNC had a lot of potential going in, but I think just USA had way better coordination towards their team. Yeah, they went Seraphine and Soda, but it was just to make sure Hecarim would do well.
They're diving. I mean,
Renekton almost had it, but that anti-heal really gutted his kit.
Wow.
Another 2-0 win for USA.
Wow. How many have they been having? Have they been having a lot of 2-0 wins? I only seen the first game so far.
Pretty sure it's 3 now. No, it's 2. It's 2. It's 2 now.
Wow.
I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's the case.
1 or 2 games, I'd say UNC definitely put up a really good fight there.
Yes.
Very good fight in that last game, but you can't have just the top laner doing good. You gotta. They really needed to have that mid lane winning, and I honestly, Orianna, I agree with Orianna versus Yasuo without like phase rush is going to be pretty hard to play into. So
They just didn't have a tank. I'm pretty sure that was the only problem.
yeah, that's what
I mean, yeah,
that's what I said before.
The first one, you had Blitzcrank, but you had him going Everfrost. I don't think that's the call at all.
Right now, just my brother always says this every time we lose a game with a team with tanks. He's always saying, "Tank meta for 200 years." Oh my god, right? Like, but he's kind of right. It's the tank meta right now. You need tanks, right? You need a heavy tank on your team, at least one, right? And if you don't have it, you're gonna it's just gonna be a problem. Like, you see how much damage Ornn was taking and able to survive? It was just unreal, right?
Actually, check the damage charts. Let's see how much he actually took.
Okay, so yeah, let me see. He definitely. Let's see. Damage healed.
Damage taken. 42k. Oh wow,
It's actually
Renekton took a lot more.
Renekton actually took a lot more
How
damage.
did Hecarim take a lot more? Holy mother!
Wow.
Hecarim took 52k compared to Ornn taking 42k damage. That is very surprising with how tanky he is.
Yeah, I did not expect that. Okay. Well, that's something.
I mean, that was Hecarim's been playing risky, so I guess so. Fair.
Yeah, I mean, and just taking more damage doesn't always mean that, it was good damage to take, This is not the greatest. It's not always good to take damage. But yeah, so it looks like very good fight from UNCC, but I'd say if I were to advise them, I'm not probably personally on their level, but I've seen this happen in a lot of games. You got to have a tank. You can't play without a really good tank, right? If you don't have one, you're going to have problems fighting at all, right? All right, so any last ending notes about this series? It's a pretty exciting series, to say the least.
Yep.
Definitely enjoyed it.
A 2-0 win, but it wasn't like a complete upset, or not
right,
upset, a complete sweep.
Right, I've seen USA dominate certain teams, and it just be kind of like, and yeah, they just kind of destroyed them, basically.
I think the problem I think UNC had a problem with both coordination and draft. I feel like in some way they lost both drafts simply because there was not a lot of frontline in their teams.
Yeah, their frontline.
I mean, I guess you can count Blitzcrank, but even then, Blitzcrank is not a frontline. He's more of a engager.
Yeah, exactly. He's not really front line because even when he goes in, okay, cool, you got a shield, but that's basically it, right? And he built Everfrost in that game, of all things to build.
Yeah.
Right? So if he was going to play frontline, he should have built anything else, right?
Even Shroud or Locket would have worked.
Even Shroud or Locket, yeah, right? But he didn't build that, so they just basically had no front line, while USA in both games ended up having proper front line to fight against UNC. So even if they lost in one lane to some degree, USA was able to hold out, right?
The problem was the best one, simply because even if he got hooked by Blitzcrank, it did not matter. He's too tanky with his shield.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't, if you hook somebody like Braum, it just doesn't matter, right? So Blitzcrank, if you're gonna use Blitzcrank, my opinion is in this particular meta, you got to make sure you're hooking only the lightweights, right? Because then it's really good, right? Blitzcrank becomes really hard to play against. But if you're missing hooks or hitting the wrong people, it's not going to be useful, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, it looks like it's a great series, and as said before, we're going to be streaming on Tuesdays. So in that case, it looks like we will see you all then. Have a great day.
All right. See you later.